welcome to the Sportslocker right here on Oracle TV. My name is Ken Gadaffi and you call me the Oracle. Yeah, on today's edition, we will be looking at the Metfone Cambodia League that has just started. Yeah, the 2019 edition saw the champions from Preah and Rieng emerging as champions. And so the battle now for all the teams, it's open, it's just the beginning, and the race has just started. So last weekend was the first week of the 2020 Metfone Cambodia League, and it's been boozing in almost all the centers. Yeah, about 13 teams are taking part in this year's edition, and will Preah reach the defending champions? Will they eventually retain their title? Will Phnom Penh Crown, who are the most decorated side, having won the championship for about 7 editions, and in the last 4 years they've not really been able to get to the top echelon. So will they be able to do that this time around? We have to wait to see. And of course, perennial topping side, Bunket, will they also be contesting for the title this season? Not forgetting former champions NagaWorld, who lost their title last year to Preah. Will they also be battling for the top spot? And we also know that, of course, other contenders like Army, like Tigers, Cambodia Angkor Tigers, who are playing their games in Siem Reap, will all be battling. Of course, we also have the National Police Commissariat and Asia Euro, and of course, Kirivong Soksenche and Bati Academy. Of course, the Bati Academy, they did struggle last season, but hopefully this year they can chase for the title. Others include Sotilo FC, and then we know normally we have Kirivong Soksenche. So almost all the teams came back, except only one team that finally got dropped, and that was Kampucham. Not forgetting that last year, Kampucham, we are the whipping boys, losing even sometimes with double digits, and so they are not yet back. Okay, well, if you're just joining the Sportslocker, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel Oracle of Cambodia so that you don't miss any edition, as we will be bringing you updates, predictions as usual, and of course we will be bringing interviews, and not forgetting the foreign players, especially the African players in the league, how they are performing, and we'll be following them every week. Okay, well, this week we are now reviewing the first week of the games, and so we hope that you will be part of the Oracle of Cambodia on the Sportslocker show. Yes, like I said, 6 games were played last weekend, and like I said, week 1 we had 6 games, and there were 4 wins and 2 draws. The match at the Tole Bati between Bati Academy and Army ended in a goalless draw. And Visaka came from a 1 goal down in the hands of National Police to win that game 2-1. And over at the Phnom Penh Crown Stadium, of course, Nigerian Timothy Okereke scored a brace to assist in his debut, to assist his new side to a 3-0 win over EDC. And then it was the turn of Angkor Tiger in faraway Siem Reap. This match attracted a turnout crowd. Over 2,600 fans witnessed this match. It was a very big game, but it ended 1-1. And Asia Euro defeated Krivong Soksenche by 1-0. And then the champions were very much on top and showed why they are champions by winning Sotilo Angkor by 5 goals to 1. So in all, the top scorers for this weekend are 2 foreign players as usual. You know, the foreign players are always the leading scorers. Last year we saw Privat and Mbarga emerging as the top scorer with 30 goals. And so this season the race has started for the hot shot, and Timothy Okereke, Nigeria's Timothy Okereke, scored a brace for Phnom Penh Crown in their 3-1 win. And also Preah Svay Rieng striker Kobayashi Daisuke, the Japanese striker, scored 2 goals. So both are the top scorers in the first week of proceedings in the Metfone Cambodia League. And talking about the man of the matches, yeah, some players were outstanding, and we have Tuch Sorot was the man of the match for his side, and others are Rafael Andrano Nieto, Chorong Porot, Ching Sambo, Yudai Ogawa, and Saret Preah emerged as the men of the match in all the 6 games that were played in week 1. And also talking about the scorers, looking at the African teams, and African players, well, they've started again banging in the goals, but only 2 African players actually were on the score sheet in this week, the week 1 match, and they include Timothy Okereke, like I mentioned earlier on. He scored 2 goals in his team's 3-0 win, and the top scorer for last season, Jean Marie Privat Benfolo Mbarga, the Cameroon-born, scored a goal in a win. It was a penalty shootout. a penalty, and he converted it to give his side the lead before going ahead to win that match by 5-1 at home against Sotilo Angkor. Okay, what does that show now on the table? On the table we have Preah topping with 3 points, as well as Phnom Penh Crown also in the 2nd place with 3 points. Visaka also in the 3rd place with 3 points, and Asia Euro also with 3 points. So those are the top 4 after week 1. And in the week 1 also we have the bottom 4. We have National Police, Krivong, EDC, and Sotilo Angkor at the bottom of the half. Well, it's still early days. It's still the first week of the proceedings, and we expect that the table will continue to change as it goes, as we go into this season. Okay, yeah. So as we look forward to week 2, yes, I'm talking about the African players that are likely to be the ones to watch out for this season. Of course, there are so many players we know. Zama Bata has moved from Phnom Penh Crown and joined Angkor Tiger. We have other players like Okereke, Ajayi. Of course, the veteran Benga Ajayi still remains with Bonket, and his brother Ajayi Okereke is still with Visaka. Not forgetting Paul Omokafe in Phnom Penh Crown, and of course, there are other players like veteran player Momo Degule, who is with the National Police. And also we have Matthew Osas still retaining his position in the National Police. Of course, there are still new entrants into the league, but one player that has returned back to Cambodia and is looking forward to his debut this week too. Is no other person other than Rasheed Omokafe. Rasheed Omokafe returned to Cambodia last week, just on time before the start of the season, but unfortunately the Nigerian was not able to make his debut in the opener when his side played a 0-0 draw against Bati Academy away from home due to some irregularities in his match jerseys. But the Nigerian is ready now and is looking forward for his debut as Army travel to play Asia Euro this Sunday at their ground. And so we are here to catch up with Rasheed, and Rasheed is very much on the line now. Rasheed, good day, and let me start by saying congratulations and welcome back to Cambodia. So Rasheed, talk to us. How do you feel being back to Cambodia?
Yeah, it feels very good, and I feel so nice that I'm back to my base, and I'm back to see my family.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Okay. What was the reception like for you when you returned to Cambodia?
Yeah, many things have changed. Many things have changed, and it's good that I'm back to the league. It's good that I'm back to the league, to Metfone Cambodia League 2020. It feels great.
Okay, talking about the league, yeah, unfortunately you couldn't make your debut last week, but now you are playing for Army. Is this a new challenge for you, considering the fact that you played for BBU and before you went on to play for NagaWorld and then you left for a stint outside the country? Now you are back to Cambodia and you're going to play for Army. So is this a new challenge for you, and how are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, you know, I've always wanted to play in Army in my first year in Cambodia, but it feels so good that I started with Privat United, and it's good that I'm back to Army. And the challenge, I didn't see any challenges in Army, like my teammates and all that. The challenges that I'm seeing is the league, different team, different nationality, because the league now is more than what I'm expecting. So that's where the challenge is.
Okay, yeah. Well, Rasheed, you left Cambodia for greener pastures, and you've been to many countries. You played in Egypt, you played in Cyprus, you had some stint in Turkey, and then you came back to Ethiopia, also had some stints in Saudi Arabia, in the Middle East. Now you are back to Cambodia. What experience do you think you will be bringing now to add to the Cambodian League?
Yeah, I'm bringing in different experience from different countries that I've been to. And coming back to Cambodia, not that I'm coming to compete with the strikers. No, I just want to be me and I'm doing me.
Okay, good. Well, I am sure you missed the first game when your team played a goalless draw and against Bati Academy. That was a match everyone was expecting Army to win, but they fired blanks. So what is the expectations, or what are we expecting to see from you on your debut on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm playing against OAU on Sunday. So I pray to give my best, and I pray we're going to win the game. So I don't want to talk about that. I want the game to speak on Sunday.
Okay, since you are now back, how is your relationship with the team? And have you finally, or have you started to settle down?
Yeah, I'm getting well with them because most of my ex-teammates are there. They are even in support of me coming back to the team, telling the coach and the manager good thing about me, like my character. So that's the reason why I'm back to Army. So it's so easy for me to get well with every one of them, even with the new players.
Good, interesting. Thank you very much, Rasheed. So finally, what message for your fans to expect of you on Sunday?
Yeah, I wish my fans should come and cheer me. And it has been long they saw me play live, real. So I wish them to come, and I'm not going to disappoint them as I used to do.
Okay, thank you very much, Rasheed. I wish you good luck. I will be looking forward to see you banging in the goals again. Okay, viewers at home, that was just Rasheed Adeyonju Omokafe, also known as Stella Boy. And so he's back in Cambodia and will be playing for Tiffy Army FC, and hopefully he will start banging the goals from this Sunday. So all roads and all eyes will be on him on Sunday when he makes his debut for his new side. Okay, well, that's where we will draw the curtain for today's edition of Sportslocker. I'm sure you have enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the Oracle of Cambodia so that you will always follow us. And when you do that, of course, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any video, as we will be bringing you more updates and reports from the Metfone Cambodia League. Thank you, and see you again soon.
Hi. My name is Rasheed Adeyonju Omokafe, aka Stella Boy, a Army player. Subscribe to sportid.ng.